Hi everyone. Now let's proceed to Unit 2. Hackers and cybercrimes mainly focuses on understanding the different types of hackers and the nature of cybercrimes. It begins with the classification of hackers into white hat, black hat, and gray hat, followed by a distinction between hackers and crackers. The unit also explains cyber attacks and vulnerabilities, along with different types of malware, such as viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, backdoors, rootkits, and logic bombs. Common attack techniques like sniffing, phishing, spoofing, gaining access, privilege escalation, executing applications, hiding files, and covering tracks are discussed in detail. In addition, the unit highlights different types of cybercrimes, including identity theft, financial fraud, and cyberbullying. Finally, it introduces the concepts of attack vectors and exploits, which are the pathways and methods used by attackers to compromise systems. Now, let's move on to Topic 1 of Unit 2, Hackers and Cybercrimes. Hackers are individuals who use their technical knowledge and skills to access computer systems, networks, or data. Some hackers use their abilities positively to strengthen security, ethical hackers, while others misuse them for illegal purposes, black hat hackers. Cybercrimes, on the other hand, are criminal activities carried out through computers, networks, or the internet. These crimes include activities such as identity theft, phishing, hacking, cyberstalking, and financial fraud. For example, if a hacker uses malware to break into a bank's database and steal customer account details, that is a clear case of cybercrime. Similarly, sending fake emails to trick users into revealing passwords, phishing, or harassing someone online, cyberstalking, are also cybercrimes. To deal with such activities, laws like the Information Technology (IT) Act 2000 in India have been established, which define and punish different categories of cybercrimes. Hackers and cybercrimes are closely related. While hacking originally started as curiosity-driven exploration of systems, it has now evolved into criminal activity in many cases. Today, hackers may be motivated by money, revenge, politics, ideology, or even espionage. The impact of cybercrimes is significant. Individuals may lose money, privacy, or even face harassment, while organizations may suffer from data breaches, reputational damage, and business disruptions. To help you focus your study, here are some sample questions you might encounter. 2-mark questions. Define the term hacker. What is a cybercrime? Name any 2 examples of cybercrimes. Which law in India addresses cybercrimes? Mention one difference between traditional crime and cybercrime. 10-mark questions. Explain the relationship between hackers and cybercrimes with examples. Discuss the categories of cybercrimes as per IT Act 2000. Explain the evolution of hacking from curiosity to cybercrime. Describe the motivations behind cybercrimes. Discuss the impact of cybercrimes on individuals and organizations. A hacker is a person who has strong knowledge of computers, networks, and technology. Hackers use this knowledge to explore how systems work, and sometimes to break into them. However, not all hackers are criminals. Some hackers, called white hat hackers or ethical hackers, use their skills legally to help organizations find and fix security problems. For example, a bank may hire an ethical hacker to test whether its online banking system is safe. On the other hand, black hat hackers are malicious hackers who perform illegal activities such as stealing money, data, or damaging systems. For example, a hacker stealing credit card details from a shopping website is a black hat hacker. There are also gray hat hackers who fall between the two. They may break into systems without permission, but do not always use the information for personal gain. A cybercrime is any illegal activity carried out using computers, the internet, or networks. These crimes usually target digital assets such as personal data, passwords, financial systems, and online identities. Some common examples of cybercrimes include hacking, breaking into someone's Gmail or Instagram account, phishing, sending fake emails or messages to trick people into sharing personal information, such as a fake email from a bank asking for your PIN, online shopping fraud, taking payment but not delivering the product, identity theft, using someone's Aadhaar or PAN details to take a loan, and cyberbullying, harassing or abusing people online. In India, cybercrimes are handled under the Information Technology IT Act 2000. This law provides rules and punishments for different online crimes. For example, Section 66 of the IT Act deals with hacking, while Section 67 deals with publishing obscene content online. In simple words, hackers are people skilled in technology who can use their knowledge for good or bad purposes, while cybercrime refers to illegal activities using computers and the internet. Characteristics of cybercrimes. Cybercrimes have some special features that make them different from traditional crimes. One important characteristic is their global reach. An attacker does not need to be in the same country as the victim. For example, a hacker sitting in another continent can hack into a bank server in India. Another feature is anonymity. Attackers often hide their identity by using tools such as VPNs, Tor browsers, or proxy servers, which makes it difficult for authorities to trace them. Cybercrimes also have a high impact. They can cause serious financial loss, damage the reputation of individuals or organizations, and even disturb operations of critical services. For example, a ransomware attack on a hospital system can block access to patient records and affect healthcare services. Another characteristic is that cybercrimes are often low cost but high return. Unlike physical crimes that may require weapons or manpower, cyber attacks usually need only a computer and internet connection. Yet the attacker can gain huge amounts of money or valuable information. Examples of cybercrimes. There are many forms of cybercrimes in today's digital world. One major category is financial crimes, such as online banking, fraud, or credit card theft. For example, attackers may steal card numbers and use them for unauthorized purchases. Another example is data theft, where hackers steal sensitive databases from companies, such as customer information, trade secrets, or employee records. Cyberterrorism is a more serious form, where attackers target critical infrastructure like power grids, defense systems, or airports to create panic or disrupt national security. Another common example is harassment, which includes cyberbullying and online stalking. For instance, sending abusive messages or spreading fake rumors on social media platforms can harm a person emotionally and socially. Lastly, espionage refers to spying activities done by governments or corporations. Hackers may steal confidential information to gain political, economic, or military advantages. Motivations behind cybercrimes. People commit cybercrimes for different reasons. The most common motive is financial gain. Attackers often use methods like ransomware, locking files until a ransom is paid, or phishing, sending fake emails to steal login details to earn money quickly. For example, cybercriminals may send fake bank messages to trick customers into sharing OTPs or PINs. Another motive is political reasons. This includes hacktivism, where hackers attack websites to protest against government policies, or espionage, where sensitive information is stolen to benefit another country. For example, government websites may be defaced during political conflicts. Some cybercrimes are motivated by revenge. A disgruntled employee who lost a job may try to damage the company's systems or leak data to take revenge. In many cases, young hackers are driven by curiosity or thrill. They want to test their skills or enjoy the excitement of breaking into a system without thinking about the consequences. Finally, ideological beliefs also inspire cybercrimes. Some hackers, called cyber activists, use hacking to promote their ideas or support social and religious causes. For example, a group may hack a website to spread environmental or human rights messages. Cybercrime categories, as per IT Act 2000. According to the Information Technology, IT Act 2000, cybercrimes can be grouped into 4 broad categories. Against individuals, these crimes directly affect people. Examples include identity theft, where someone's personal details like Aadhaar or PAN are stolen and misused, and online harassment, such as cyberbullying, stalking, or sending threatening messages. Against property, these crimes target digital assets and systems. Examples are hacking into a company's servers, spreading malware to destroy data, or launching denial of service (DOS) attacks to make websites crash. Against government, these are more serious crimes like cyber warfare or espionage. Hackers may target military networks, defense systems, or government databases to steal sensitive information or cause disruption. For example, hacking into a government's communication system during a conflict against society. These crimes harm the larger community. Examples include distribution of illegal content, such as child pornography, pirated software, or hate speech, which can negatively affect public order and morality. Relationship between hackers and cybercrimes. The relationship between hackers and cybercrimes is very close, but it is important to understand that not all hacking is a crime. Black hat hackers, who hack for illegal purposes such as stealing money, data, or spreading malware, are directly responsible for cybercrimes. For example, when a hacker breaks into a bank system and steals credit card information, it is both hacking and a cybercrime. On the other hand, ethical hackers, white hats, play a positive role. They help prevent cybercrimes by finding weaknesses in systems and fixing them before criminals can exploit them. For example, companies often hire ethical hackers to test their websites against security attacks. Gray hat hackers fall somewhere in the middle. They may hack into systems without permission, but not always with the intent to harm. For example, a gray hat hacker may expose a vulnerability in a website to show the owner their security problem. While this may not be done with criminal intent, it is still illegal because they did not have authorization. In short, all black hat hacking is cybercrime, but not all hacking is criminal. Ethical hacking protects us from cybercrime, while gray hat hacking sometimes blurs the line. Real-world examples of cybercrimes. To better understand, let's look at some real-life cybercrime cases. WannaCry ransomware, 2017. This was a massive cyber attack that spread across more than 150 countries, infecting over 200,000 computers worldwide. The ransomware locked users' files and demanded payment in Bitcoin to unlock them. Hospitals in the UK were badly affected, as doctors could not access patient records. Equifax data breach, 2017. Equifax, a major credit reporting agency in the US, was hacked, and the sensitive data of about 147 million people was exposed. This included personal details like social security numbers, birth dates, and addresses, leading to one of the largest data breaches in history. Indian bank SWIFT hack, 2018. In India, cyber criminals attempted to steal $1.8 million by hacking into the SWIFT international payment system of a Pune-based bank. Although the attempt was detected and stopped in time, it highlighted the dangers of financial cybercrimes in the banking sector. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe.